Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where things have settled down a bit after a slightly mad turn last time. We've cleared out a whole bunch of lizards, we've cleared out some flipping dragons, we've retaken the Citadel of Dusk, everything's under control just for the time being, albeit, yeah, forces of chaos floating around everywhere, but they're not massive, terrifying armies yet. They're manageable. I'm more concerned about a big force of elves that didn't decide to put in shore over here, and instead seem to be sailing north. Potentially up towards... Ooh, there's a nice treasure island there. Well, technically it's a skull reef. I can clearly see the treasure, so we should probably just go and grab that at some point with scalpites, because... Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of good stuff over there. Nice merchant shipwreck and all sorts of good bits and pieces. Oh, yeah, loads of lovely stuff. Definitely head north and grab all of those sooner or later. I suspect they're heading towards the Star Tower. Now, the Star Tower has almost got its level 3 defense up for additional, yeah, clan rats, spears with shields, rat ogres, gutter runners, and plague claw. Not perfect, but it might be enough, together with wall defenses. Does that actually upgrade wall defenses, by the way? No, it adds walls, and it adds Skaven Warp Bomb as an ability. But it's a bit of a difficult ability to activate, because the unit has to be not broken and under 50%. So, that can sometimes be a bit fiddly to actually get done. Okay. Probably first up, this force here, Abskit. Not 100% strength, but good enough to actually basically take on this force of Rulek right here. Because this guy has been knackered by one assault already, in terms of an assault from, yeah, an assassin. What's the range on this? 420 versus 400. Okay, technically he outranges me, which is a bit of a concern, but if I'm lucky, I might be able to... Well, I probably can't snipe it off with Menace Below anymore. They seem to have slightly fixed that Menace Below used to be a bit bugged to make it too strong, so I think that's now been fixed, so sadly it doesn't work as well as it used to. But other than that, what have you guys got? Loads of flipping armour, loads of flipping armour. Actually, yeah, this one's a lot better armoured than what we've run into previously, though the Chaos Spawn's not. Tons of health and nice and anti-infantry and damage dealer, but no armor whatsoever and already taken a bit of a knock. Actually, you guys might do very, very nicely at taking that sort of thing out. Poison Wing Globadiers. Poison Wing Globadiers will do very nicely against a Chaos Spawn. Yes, okay, fine. So we're perfectly capable of taking out the Chaos Spawn. That's not a problem in the slightest. And actually, these guys are armoured. I like the Globadiers. I'm liking both sorts. The Poisoned Wind and the Death Globes. They both seem pretty good. Speaking of which, let's just get you back into normal stance. Right, let's murder these guys then, though. Sadly, the fights like to happen in a stupidly big forest. And they have no choice but to actually fight, because, yes, indeed, they were in march stance. So, terrain is indeed jungle, so there might be a bit of confusion there. But we have got ourselves... We've got a new banner over there. Leadership +5 for... Do I want to have leadership +5? Ooh, I don't know. We'll just give it to... Can we actually give it to me myself? Yes, I can just give it to me myself. I can just wander around with a banner because I'm fabulous like that. Beautiful. Let's take you out, you stupid bastards. And fortunately, yeah, while it is jungle, there is a nice bit of empty space floating around the outskirts over here. Now, if I were to be right up here, I still wouldn't be at the top, and I'd also have limited visibility. Better to go for this slight hill... over here, I'd say. This will do the job. Yeah, this will be fine. And let's just gamble for a bit more magic if we're lucky. And the answer is, yep, fair bit more. Lovely. Now, you guys are over there. That's facing more like this sort of a way. Zoom out to tactical. And that's fine. That's well out of range for the time being. But all of this forest might be just the thing for sneaking something round the back and assassinating the Hell Cannon. Yeah, okay. That could flippin' work right there. I mean, we've got 2 Night Runners. Yeah. I think that could be just the flipping thing, in fact. So a huge pile of slingers at the front door can do some good work. Got ourselves some nice ogres. They're armor piercing as well. We don't have a huge amount of armor piercing, but we've got some. And the Plague Claw Catapult is also armor piercing and anti-infantry, so that can do a good job. So we need to focus fire that on the heavy stuff. Right, that should be all of you with the exception of, yes indeed, the Night Runners. Right, Night Runners, I've got a special job for you. Your job is to be over here, stay in the forest, stay hidden, and then just get round the back and flipping assassinate that Hell Cannon. Alright? There we are. So start the deployment, and then we got 2 Menace Belows. Could send that in to just help out and reinforce and provide some cover for the Night Runners. Right. Start the battle. You guys, not yet spotted. They should start running in this direction because they think they've got the range advantage. Which should leave the Hell Cannon, actually, a little bit on the exposed side. So, you guys, don't fire at will just yet. You can fire at will later, but not just this second. And stay in the forest. Okay, stay out of the way. Because, actually, is what's happening, they're going to draw up defensively. Because I attacked them and they've got the range, so they know they can draw up defensively. Well, they can do that as long as I don't take out their only artillery. Then that plan goes to hell, and would you believe, that's exactly what's about to flipping happen. Marvellous. Now I need to keep these guys off skirmish mode to make sure they don't run away before the time is right. What we probably want to do is, basically drop in a menace blow here, just to keep everyone nice and distracted. And then once that's in position, we just charge forward and start basically nailing these guys with every single little bit of fire going. Because they've got basically no armor and very limited health. Yeah, fine. Beautiful. So, here we go. Pop up there. Swarm in about here. And then you guys just get down here as quick as you can. Knacker this thing. I just want that thing dead as soon as flipping possible. They're actually sending... these guys have been spotted. These guys have not been spotted yet. That's fine. Now actually they're chasing those guys off. Okay, this might actually be working not in the way I was hoping for. This is possibly actually screwed. Okay, you haven't been... Okay, one of you's been spotted. One of you's been spotted. Right, turn fire at will on. And basically you should be able to, at this point, just run and snipe off the dogs. Because, you'll be able to just tear them apart really nice and quickly. So, okay, don't know why you're not firing, to be honest. Right, there's a couple of shots coming in there. Hell Cannon is now repositioning... Oh, gosh darn it. Well, I totally fluffed that then, didn't I? Yeah. Totally 100% fluffed that. These guys have got way better range than me. The flipping clan rats are now just bumbling around here for some reason. The Hell Cannon has now moved into a safe position in the center. Okay, probably the best I can do is just basically try and take out... That there is a flipping... Yeah, that there's a flipping chariot. You guys start separating out and just basically see if you can snipe that off. You're not going to do great, but you'll do the flipping job there. And the other guys seem to be slowly starting to move forward. Good. That seems to be working for me. So they've abandoned their position where they were previously. The chariot is now going to be in trouble. You actually refocus over here. These guys have got 90 armor. So you guys need to basically just keep moving and shooting. These guys are going to run out of health and ammo and morale pretty bloody quickly. Good, that's seen that off. And the army is moving forward. And actually, even though this guy's got flipping 90 armor, doing a pretty good job just slowly weakening him. This is going pretty nicely. You guys have got 4,000 health. These guys are down at, already down to 2,200. And at this point, if you just basically want to exchange fire, you're going to lose. You're going to lose because you're going to run out of morale far faster than that. And now, actually, this has sort of worked because now the Hell Cannon's come into the forest to try and take out these flipping bastards. So... this is accidentally going to work out perfectly, because now these Night Runners, after they clear out these horses, can just basically eliminate the Hell Cannon. And the chariot's been... Okay, you know what? The comments have been saying for a good 20 parts this time, hey, you know Night Runners are actually pretty good in melee. Okay, I didn't realise they were quite this good. Because that does seem to be pretty bloody good. Yes, they've just basically taken on a nearly full strength unit of Chaos Chariots and just destroyed the bastards. Even though they're not armor piercing, screw it, they seem to have actually done a pretty damn good job. Right, so that guy's naffed off. Beautiful. So in which case, no need to worry too much about him. These guys have naffed off. So, you two, just focus your fire over here if you'd be so kind. Just, basically go and take out the Hell Cannon. Then we've got artillery and they don't. Speaking of which, they've just moved into range. So focus on, Chaos Warriors. I don't care that you've got 100 armor and great big silver quality shields for deflecting 55% of small arms fire, because I'm just basically about to Blade Claw you, and that's just fine. They've sent some stuff back into the forest to try and see me off, including the Poison Chaos Warhounds, but they won't stand and fight for long either. These guys have finally run out of ammunition, so basically just get in there and point blank range the Hell Cannon. Good, you're inside its effective area, it's now screwed. These guys are now going to see off... Okay, this one unit looks like it's now going to basically see off a Chaos Chariot, and now it's going to see off a unit of flipping Chaos Warrants. Okay, fine. I have been massively underestimating how effective the Night Runners are in actual day-to-day combat. I should totally have been going for standard Gust Runners and Night Runners, not the Sling versions. Fine, I'll accept I was wrong. Now, speaking of which, something's going wrong over here, by the way. Chaos Knight Lancers and Chaos Warhound Poison have just been basically floating around the outside here. That's a little bit of a concern, but I'll tell you what, how about... yeah, anti-armoured and anti-large. How about you just go and buy some time over there, and you guys just reposition and get ready to go and help. In fact, actually, I'm going to turn off your flipping skirmish mode. You can just basically go over and help out there, and then you also just turn this way to make sure everything's safe. Then we've got Gust Runner Slingers. Okay. You know what? There's plenty of strength over here. You guys just basically turn and also help out. Fine. That should then just get that flank sorted out. Then all of the artillery is just basically messing them up. Lovely. And then as soon as you're ready, you get over there. You get over there. And now we got some actual fire going on. Beautiful. And then, yeah, we've also just got some nice poison globes coming over here. So these guys will... oh, dear. Oh, flipping heck. Looks to me like you're Oh, I love the poison globes. They are now my favourite units. I love those guys. They're beautiful. Right, in comes some slings and support there. That's going to all fall apart in seconds. In comes 10 bajillion slings over in that direction. Beautiful. These guys are going to fall apart momentarily. They're gone. Right. You guys, turn, and you guys just fall back to a safe position. These guys also fall back to a safe position. What are you firing at right now? You need to fire at... yeah, those Chaos Warriors over there. Change your target. These guys, I don't care if they're armoured. They're being absolutely flipping torn to shreds regardless. Beautiful. They're not liking this one little bit. In comes the actual leader, however. Chaos Lord. I think he was quite high level as well. What can we do to you to screw you up a little bit? Ooh. How about we just send one of our bits of anti-infantry units forward, and at the same time, we actually just put a nice death frenzy on that. How long does that last? 21 seconds. Yeah, sure. Start charging forward, start charging forward, start charging forward, and as soon as you get in any way close, boom. So, death frenzy on them, together with some lovely poison globes coming in. Yeah, he's not going to like that. He's not going to stand and fight for long. Beautiful. In comes tons of... okay, you guys got a bit ahead of yourselves, but that's fine. You're kind of actually drawing them off for the time being, so that's okay. Right, you guys around here. You guys take care of these guys. I think you can probably handle that. In fact, actually, no. No, 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 no. There you go. That's what I want you to fire on. Get back, by the way. You're a little bit exposed there. Dear, oh flipping dear. Yeah, I need you guys to basically run. My poison globadiers are now massively, massively overexposed. Turn your fire over there, please. And is anyone actually around who can help out with that? You guys are... no, you guys are not that. Hang on. Where's actual infantry? Get some actual infantry over there. Anything we can do to just basically buy some time. Ooh! Summon in Storm Vermin. That's just the flipping thing. Let's get that done there. Beautiful. Right. Those guys have been, unfortunately, pretty much taken care of. There we go. Right. Anything else we can do over there? So those guys are now in a lot of trouble. In come the poison globes. You guys are being torn apart too. You guys are not happy about life. How about you guys just walk into some lightning momentarily? And I think you were clever enough to avoid it, you lucky bastards. Yeah, but it just buys me a few more seconds just to pelt you like crazy. Those things are falling apart. Everyone turn your fire over there, please. Everyone over there. Where's the Storm Vermin? Storm Vermin's right over in that direction. These guys, get some poison globes in on them as well. I think we've got some poison globadiers at the back there. So hang on, where are the other poison globadiers? There should be one in that sort of world. Ah, you naffed off over in that direction. Never mind, we've already got it. They've already gone. Beautiful. That went pretty smoothly. So yeah, we lost 200, but they lost 300, but equally their troops were a lot tougher and more heavily armoured. They are no longer an effective fighting force, and they no longer have their monsters or their actual artillery. Beautiful. Now, just in case we need to follow this up, I'm just going to eat them to get myself back up. Nope. They have fallen over immediately, and I've also got myself, ooh, Hell Pit Attendant. Very, very nice indeed. Research rate plus 10%, that's cool. And a Sword of Might for weapon strength plus 6%. we could give that to an assassin. Do any of our assassins not have weapons right now? You've got a berserker sword that's, yeah, weapon strength +4. How about, sword of might for +6? Now, you unfortunately can't quite make it to this guy immediately. You can't, but we've got other troops floating around nearby as well. So we've got you at full strength in march mode. You don't need to actually... You don't actually need to be where you are right now. You could basically just start marching north immediately, just to basically block up the road. Because at this point... Yeah, he's going to struggle to cross open ground this way. If anything, he might, theoretically, be going for... Yeah, Chamber of Visions. If he does, Chamber of Visions is probably well guarded enough. I don't even need to bother. I might just send an assassin to weaken him slightly, but I don't see a way of him actually getting into that city with all its defences and garrison. As for Abskit, he's up to level 10. Very, very nice indeed. Let's just keep working on his stuff there. Crack's Call does seem pretty powerful, but let's actually give him Power Drain just for a little bit more reserve there. Now, I am thinking about Chakor. I could actually colonise, but probably that shouldn't be my priority right now. In fact, my priority should be figuring out where the hell the main Moon Lizard army is, because we're going to war with them pretty darn soon. So probably you just want to start heading north as quickly as possible. If you just want to basically head over in this direction, then you're going to block this guy from making it to Quetzal, just in case that's what he was thinking of doing. Speaking of Quetzal, no. Well, we've got flipping money. Level 3. Level 3 occupied Itza, because this place is... Ooh, this is intriguing. Right, so this place is a bit on the special side. Okay, grants, more construction slots, provides... I swear that's different to a normal level 4-5 settlement. I think that's better anyway. I may be imagining it, but I think the army that's being generated is better. Like an Undercity over just at Ultra the Horned Rat just gives me, yeah, Clan Rat, Storm Vermin, Gut Runner Slingers, Skaven Slave Slingers. Meanwhile, that's giving me, yeah, way better stuff. Okay, so yeah, the garrison at Itza is just better. An occupied Itza is just straight up better than a level 5 any other city. So this place will be hard for them to take back when I start leveling it up too. Fine, that works for me. Because I should actually get some proper military going at Itza regardless. Ah, and Toxide is starting to do some good stuff as well. Good old Toxide. Still a low level for the time being, but he'll do. I'm going to give him Warp Lighting just so there is a magic spell he can throw down. Ah, yes, and back to the research screen. Okay, what do we have here? Ambush success chance. Yeah, what have we kind of left that might be useful? Armour for Clan Rats up and Skaven Slave. No, we've kind of skipped that at this point. I doubt we're going to be seeing much more of that. Unit experience for Night Runners and Gutter Runners, that would be okay, but I feel like we can get better stuff up here. Help at Abominations, we might see one of them soon, but it's not worth spending 7 turns researching as an absolute priority. Now, Enormous Caches, upkeep down for some... Ooh, those are powerful units, so I do want to bring more of into my army, and ammunition up, which is pretty darn good. Or, skip into Ingenious Plans and then go towards... Ooh... Ammunition up for artillery, and also hero recruit rank for warlock engineers, lord recruit rank +2, and reload time reduction +10%, which is basically just a big DPS increase. Then armor up for good quality stuff, missile damage up for yes, yes. But is there anything down here I kind of want to get into as a priority? I mean, in all fairness, Ultimate Experiments and new Warpstone uses are okay, but I can do without them. I kind of feel like there's better stuff over here. Let's go for Ingenious Plans and start going in that direction. Right, probably at this point we just need to wait and see what the enemy does next at this point. Where this force moves, where, yeah, the forces down here move. And more importantly, where the heck are you going? Because if you are clearly going towards, well, Ultra the Horned Rat would be a bit of an annoyance, actually, but at least it's got walls. And then, yeah, here we go. So, Gator, what's your plan? They've just landed a big army here that probably wants to, completely annihilate some of Clan Skyer. Here we go. Tor Elisor. Now, where the heck are you going? Your agent is coming ashore right here, and that is a steel technology action. That's fine. And you are... Okay. Not heading straight north, or possibly just going towards the coast, 'cause it's the easiest way to get north. Right, might still be heading straight north. Could be going for Star Tower. Star Tower can defend itself, but I'm not sure it can defend itself against all that. It does have a proper full garrison and walls, we might need to send reinforcements in that direction just to help them out, because I'd rather not lose that place. I've spent quite a lot building it up, and it makes a fair bit of money. Now, what's Clan Sky going to do? Yeah, in the face of Gates, they've got nothing they can do but fall back and join up with their garrison for defence. Kotek's not falling anytime soon. Which works for me, because I ultimately want Kotek, so that's fine. Now, the Knights of the Flame want to chat. They hate me, and they're probably just declaring war, aren't they? Yeah, they've decided to declare war on me the moment they've discovered I've existed. Well, that's fine then. Lovely. And here we go. Warband of the Crow presumably comes ashore and immediately puts this place under siege. Fine. Well, we could utterly destroy them. And Sadrina is... Hang on. And yeah, we know about that too. Sadrina, what exact actions do you have available? As long as you don't have, like, an assassinate action, I'm basically fine with you just standing there. You've got Wound, which you have not invested in at all. You've got Steel Technology and Block Army. I don't think I've got a good assassin floating around. I've got you. You do have Wound as well, but you also haven't invested in that. So that's not going to work that well. Still, I feel like these guys are... These guys are even more screwed than the Lizard Intervention Army was, to be honest. I feel like, oh dear. You've sent 12 units for this, have you? Good flippin' luck. Because the reinforcements from the city are pretty darn good. Storm Vermin Halberds, which are very effective. Yep, armor piercing and anti-large, so that works pretty nicely. The armor piercing is very welcome against the... Actually, this army's got... Wait. Have you not got a single flipping unit that's actually properly armored? No, you don't. You're all incredibly light armor. This particular Chaos Force that spawned in simply doesn't have any of the heavy armor units. So, well, that's flipping good then. That means my slingers will actually be effective for once. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, the Deathglow Bombardiers. Oh, this is just what they want out of life. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Now, a bit of an odd battlefield we got going on here, unfortunately. Any nice space we can... Reinforcements coming from over here, which is probably meaning this is just going to be a good spot for us to draw up. We see you right over there. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll draw up over here, because then at least I do actually have clear visibility of my reinforcements, and they can actually join the battle pretty bloody quickly. So that's going to be fine. Right, start the battle just over here. That'll be fine for now. Catapults will start firing soon. And the reinforcements will also just start piling in over in this direction, so we'll have a bunch of extra stuff coming into everything to the right of the first two catapults. Marvellous. We've actually got enough spare Storm Vermin Halberds to basically provide myself with a beautiful, beautiful flank. So that cavalry, no chance that's getting around me, which is lovely. And the catapults begin firing. Very, very nice indeed. Now, this is starting to get a bit on the crowded side, so let's just make sure everything's where it should be. We can have a second line of reinforcements around the back here. They're basically just ready to throw in if required, and otherwise just help us box up. But everything else can probably just actually join in with all the rest of it. Those are gutter runners who are, yeah, relatively on the short range side. Okay, you know what? Let's just take... You guys and you guys, and... Okay, you guys and you guys, and you guys and you guys, and then you guys, and then how about you guys, and then you guys as well, and then basically everything that's got flipping range on it, and we just form a ridiculous mega line of missile troops about here-ish. Yeah, you know what? I think that's fine. I'm actually pretty happy with that, yeah. Oh, flip, there's more coming in yet. We're not done yet. There's more catapults. Right, just you move forward a little bit over here and basically just fire at whatever you feel like it. Oh, there's two. Sorry, there's two more. Yeah, there's two more. Where are those guys coming from, by the way? Yeah, you guys just get into position as best you can. We'll play for time using all of these lads. The longer we play for time, the longer the new catapults have to get into position and actually start firing. Now, you guys are... In all fairness, there's no one who's kind of higher priority than anyone else, to be honest. We may as well just focus on the guys at the front, and screw it. We've got flipping 4 chargers of you. Let's just flipping buy time and keep you distracted, if we can. And you guys, if you just like to lose all your strength momentarily, no, they're going to break, unfortunately, first. So just keep firing into all these guys. You've got so little armor, you're going to be so screwed. You're going to be hilariously screwed. In comes all of the reinforcements. Oh, this is perfect. This is just so damn perfect. You just glance those guys. Didn't quite get the hitting where you needed to. But now we've staggered them. Now they're no longer moving up as a single line. So now, as a result, we can basically just start momentarily. What's coming up front there? Is that horses trying to come in? Because that's horses trying to come in. That's fine. We can basically just stop all those guys momentarily. Oh! In come the beautiful new globes. How about we just put you down about here? That should just keep you busy. There we go. That's you guys busy for the time being. So everyone else just basically start, falling back and just doing whatever the hell you want, to be honest. These guys are now in a lot of trouble. Okay. So, most important lads, who I want to be right at the front, are obviously the Death Globe lads. So you guys just line up right flipping here. Just get into position as soon as you can over in that sort of a direction. You guys, actually, there's... Oh, yeah, there is a little bit of trouble going on here. There's some stuff coming through the woods there, so that's fine. Loads of fire coming down over there. Just some light stuff coming in there. Now, are all the catapults in position right now? The problem is it's quite hard to see what all your troops are doing. Are you guys in a good enough position? You guys are in a good enough position to start firing, to be honest. You guys are fine. So how about we just basically say, you guys just fire as soon as you're flipping gam. Now, in comes their leader, by the way. He's right at the front, so what can we do to help you out? Honestly, not so much. But he's not got much in the way of armour. I think I've got way more armour than him. So, Scalpite, time for you to get involved. Actually earn your keep for once. Toxide, the engineer, doesn't have much going on. But he can drop some lightning right flipping there, which should do some good work. Just causing some of those guys to break. And in comes some fire. Beautiful. That's just some beautiful fire right there. In comes plenty of fire. In come the... Oh, yeah. In come all of the globes. The globes will basically chase these guys off momentarily. Their leader's already pretty much screwed. These guys are breaking before they get anywhere flipping near me. Those globes are just... Oh, those globes are beautiful. Those globes are just so beautiful. They're anti-infantry, but they work pretty nicely against anything, to be honest. Because they're really powerful. Right. So, we've seen you guys off nice and quick. There goes more globes, because the range on them's really nice. That's such nice flipping range. So, more stuff, and off they go. Beautiful. Just absolutely torn to shreds. Oh, in come all more globes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'll do the job. That'll do the flipping. Oh, present for your leaving, do there. Beautiful. Right, though, if we can, let's just send the ogres. One of you after you. One of you after you, and one of you after you, just to make sure these guys are weakened, because they might not cease to exist just yet. As far as I can tell, we've basically taken no damage, apart from, I think, one person got a good charge against some death runners. Other than that, everything looks completely under control. By the way, everyone who's got a shot, maybe turn your fire over here, please. Yeah, everyone turn your fire over there. This is going to be good. So, as these guys just desperately run into the forest, just open fire, please. And in comes... Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, it never stops. Oh, it never flipping stops. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, flipping dear. Right, I think that'll flipping do. Very decisive victory. In fact, I imagine we took... Yeah, we took 29 losses to their 400. Still a fair bit floating around, but large parts of it now missile cavalry and other soft stuff that won't be able to stand up in a real fight. Beautiful. So, nice decisive victory. No need to eat those guys. But equally, selling them's not worth much either. May as well just get a tiny bit of extra food and some leadership in case we need to fight again. And you guys have indeed run off to the north of the island. You've been killed in battle. So let's just very quickly say, you over there can probably just finish these guys off nice and simple. Yeah, I think we can just auto-resolve that one just to make sure they actually die. Very, very good indeed. Nice and simple there. Do I need to actually... heal up? No, I'll heal up momentarily anyway. Once again, take another 2 food. What's my food capped at? 100%. Warband of the Crow, been destroyed. You are worrying me a little bit, however, Sadrana. Okay, I could, actually, go onto the sea, give chase, and... Impossible. They can't get back to me, or rather, they can, because they're in speed, but they can't initiate a battle. Alright, I'm going to just go onto the sea and basically go and get what's going on there. We may as well just kind of send you north. We need to send you north anyway. So we've got a relic sword. Weapon strength plus 4%. That's kind of useless. 10,000 treasury. Ooh, a vampire admiral. Flipping la-di-da. Count Noctilus, the legendary vampire admiral. Well, go on then, just to basically keep you nice and safely out of the way here. Let's also just put you into, hang on, into fast sail mode. Let's just go and get that cargo. We may as well swing you up north, make sure everything's all under control here, and just chase these guys down, make sure everything's under control with you. Now, that extra 10,000 brings me to 20,000 gold this turn. So does anyone want something? Because I'm in a buying you things sort of mood. You know what? I'm actually building a better garrison down here at Citadel of Dusk. I'm now not convinced that elves aren't going to keep sending stuff in this direction forever. So let's just get this place grown a bit. Ah, Chopper Yottle, you can totally have level 5 the full old Warpstone reactor. Yep, 100% you can have that. And at the same time, you could have... don't want to give you chained sentry beasts. You're probably okay without chained sentry beasts just for now, but maybe I'll come back to that. There's probably a load of other places I could, you know, be doing a better job with. Like Itza over here. What does Itza need? Itza's okay for the time being, actually. It's just waiting to grow. But this territory I've never done that much with, to be honest, and could probably do a better job managing. I mean, it produces 1,000. Yeah, let's get this place just a little bit higher up while we've got the money. This place makes a tiny bit of money, but not much. Screw it. Give them a piston house. Why not? And what's the situation going on now with, yeah, Ultra the Horned Rat and that whole area? Because that whole area was worrying me a bit. Let's get you up to, you're already level 3. Get you up to level 2. This place is producing about 900 a turn, which is actually pretty good. And go on then, spend the money on the arcane generators, just keep it producing more and more flipping money. As time goes by, everything should be okay there. Ah, yes, and good old Scrolky Scroll, you can probably come out of the underway and just pop up into March stance. So actually, normal is, no, normal's not quite good enough. Into March you go. Oh no, I don't want you to be in March. I want you to be in as close to normal as possible. And speak of which, Pestilos, just keep heading north, please. We know what you all need to do sooner or later. Did you just slam into each other? Just, okay, don't do that. Just go where I tell you to go. Good, and you can just make it into Subatan. Right, so, into Subatan, and using money, it's probably time for us to significantly improve Lord Skrolk's army. So, Skrolk, he's got special abilities going on here. Don't forget that. Yeah, here we go. 50% upkeep reduction for Plague Monks, Censer Bearers, Catapults, and Plague Priests in the Lord's army. So if I wanted to get some Censer Bearers and some Catapults going in his army, they would be relatively cheap to maintain. And there's the armor-piercing damage right there. Though actually it's... is that actually boosting? Oh, it does actually provide extra damage. Okay, fine. So it's not just armor-piercing, it's armor-piercing plus 10. So it does actually still do something useful. Do I still want Gutter Runner Slingers full stop in this army? You know what I actually need to think about? We've got to go and get the flipping Rod of Corruption. We still haven't done that flipping mission yet. Game also wants me to capture that territory. Fine, we're literally on the way. What's the enemy force here? Enemy force that's going to be guarding this is there's some Temple Guards, extremely well armoured, and yeah, just basically on the ground. Some Croxigors, one Ancient Stegodon that is just going to refuse to die, so large and terrifying, but mostly it's just infantry. Okay. In that case, I think I know what we need to do here. So you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and... I'm really sorry, Gutter Runner Slingers. I think your time has come to an end. It's time for you to go. Right, so get rid of all of that. Lovely. I am happy with a good number of flipping Plague Monks. That's still fine, because if nothing else, it means Lord Skrolk's army is super, super cheap to maintain. And a super cheap army to maintain means I can fund more armies elsewhere, which is fine. Now, any army absolutely 100% needs some Storm Vermin Halberds. That's just necessary. Ooh, up to flipping 5 local recruitment. Love that. Yeah, absolutely. We still require some Storm Vermin Halberds. Just because we need something that works well against large on the old infantry front. That's absolutely fine. We're also going to be needing, yeah, the new Deathglow Bombardiers. Beautiful. Armoured, armour-piercing, anti-infantry. Range 94, damage 70. These things are damn good. We're having 2 of you. And I tell you what, we'll also have... well, the Warpfire Thrower is... it's good, but it's not armor-piercing. It's the Warpfire. Hang on, the special Warpfire ability is... yeah, those that are fleeing in panic are the lucky ones. And yeah, what does it actually do? Burnt 10 seconds. So basically, yeah, it's just a morale penalty sort of thing. But I never find I'm using them as much as I get out of the globes. Like, the globes are really good. But do I want to justify... I mean, it's still flipping 38 and armor-piercing. And anti-large. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that quite a lot. So let's get all of those guys into production right there. So we can't actually fit quite all of it in this turn, but that's fine. Yeah, that's going to be a nice army. And hang on, over at Oixel, in just a moment, in 2 turns, we'll actually get Plague Abbey. So maybe I'll have some Censer Bearers, we'll see. Actually, you know what? I've got kind of armor piercing now covered with the Bombardiers and, yeah, the various Bombardiers that I've got going on. So maybe I don't need those Censer Bearers, not in an urgent hurry. And you, my good man, have leveled up, and quite bloody right too. Twice, in fact. La-di-da. Tell you what, I'll give you Inspiring Presence, and I'll give you 1 rank in Respected and Feared, or I could go for the... what does that do? Reload time, ammunition up. Reload time, a reduction. Ooh. Yeah, I'll give you 1 rank of Respected and Feared. Let's make you a good, proper, hardcore, frontliney sort of army, Scalpite. That'll be fine. And our Chemispark obviously just keeps going up forever as well, because our Chemispark is the best. And just keep going up with that Ballistics Instructor right there. Ah, now this is interesting. You have gone into Encamp. So I assume you do still have access to a global recruitment pool. Abskit, I think you're ready to basically just move in immediately. I mean, what's this guy got at this point? We've taken out his artillery. He's just basically, yeah, we've just got to basically penetrate a few chunky units with actual armour. Do you have good armour piercing? Well, you've got Poisoned Wind, lads. You've got a catapult. You've got some damaged troops here. Arkling can't quite make it there. Arkling can't quite make it. So instead, he should probably just start marching north to Chaka and beyond. Right, Abskip, I believe in you. I think you can probably just about pull this off. So over he goes over here. Let's just stop this guy right now. And in fact, actually, the game is saying it's going to be so simple. I'm happy to auto-resolve that one. He goes down and gets completely eliminated. You can probably do with, yeah, just eating the captives, because why not? He's been killed in battle. That faction's been destroyed. A Warpstone Sculptor. Ooh. Oh, my. Oh, flipping my. Okay, Warpstone up 5% everywhere. That's basically just a free extra Warpstone a turn, maybe even 2 extra Warpstones a turn. And naturally, you've just leveled up from that too. Marvellous. What do I want to give you, by the way? Oh, you're so close to Arcane Conduit. I'm just going to give you Crack's Call. Crack's Call is kind of cool. Now, you could probably do with actually taking a bit of a trip south, to be honest, couldn't you? If actually, no. We will want you to do that, but I kind of want Chaka back. So how about you just go into March stance, head north, start scouting, and then after you're done with that, and by the way, the assassin should totally go up ahead too. The assassin should basically just go up and keep an eye out for the Moon Lizard, start scouting ahead and maybe weakening their garrison. But actually, you should go and do some actual colonization at Chaka to get that place back up and running. And you start marching north, because you are not quite the best army we've got on the field, perhaps, but you're still pretty damn solid. You're solid enough that you can march north and we can start making a move against the damn Moon Lizards. So, food back up to 100%, happy with that, but it's going to keep dropping, because our day-to-day stuff is not quite good enough right now. So, end turn, time to see what happens. In particular, we need to find the main Moon Lizard army, because we've never taken it out. Unless, of course... Wait, Clan Sky have fought them. I'm not sure they actually fought the main army, though. I'm not sure that... Ah, Tor Elisor. Here's the big one. Now, where are you lads going? Ooh, you just picked up that treasure you get. I didn't know the AI even did that. Right, so where are you guys going exactly? They're just going from treasure to treasure. They've also just stopped in a reef, so that's good. They're now weaker. Hopefully you're now going to get on a boat and naff off. Good. I think you're trying to join back up with the army there. Marvellous. That means you're not just going to keep doing things against my armies. Ah, speak of the Moon Lizards, though sadly that's just one of their agents floating around. Going towards... No, going north. Good. Not heading towards Itza. Not planning to annoy me. Nothing from Clan Sky this turn. That's unusual. And New World colonies presumably heading south to continue attacking those guys. Those guys are doing well. We need to watch out for that because inevitably we will have war with them. Now, nothing major going on there. Technology actually becomes available as well. Ah, yes. Good technology. So, Warp Thrower, Poisoned Wind. Globadiers having +2 experience is nice, but it's gotta be that, doesn't it? The reload time down for all of my artillery and the ammunition up. Or Armour up for Storm Vermin. No. Promoted on merit. 13 turns, appropriately enough. Marvellous. So, Abskit, your slightly battered army, you head over here. So, first up, why don't you just go in here and do some... Oh, apparently you can... Oh, you can treasure hunt. Sorry, my mistake. So, while hunting for treasure in the ruins of the ancient city, you find a hideous, putrid demon of Nurgle slumped in a cage, its pox-riddled flesh oozing through the bars. In a fly-choked voice, it informs you that its tears have healing properties, a bold claim indeed. Okay, it's kind of oozing through the bars. I'm not sure I believe it. Kill it. Just kill it. And not to be trusted, slaying the creature wipes the nauseating taint of putrefaction from the ruins, and that gets me for 5 turns, untainted +3 or provinces. Nice. Okay, that'll flipping do. Can you now go on to... No, you can't do that same turn. Fine. You know what? Untainted in multiple provinces is still a good thing. That'll do. We'll settle that next turn. So, Assassin, you just keep heading north and get us eyes on... Oh, dear. Oh, blimey. 3 agents, tiny bit of infantry, and Croxigors. Okay, if we can lure you out, you shouldn't be too difficult to take care of. The bigger danger around here has always been, yeah, indeed, the bigger danger has always been the fact that garrison there is pretty damn tough. But if I can blast the city back in time a bit, the garrison will be reduced, which is why I'm bringing a Doom Engineer up. That might make this whole process a fair bit easier. Though in all fairness, he might be late to the party, to be perfectly honest. Now, where's the border? The border's over there. Fine. You just basically head right up to the flipping border. We'll step over, we'll go into raiding stance, and then we'll see if we can lure their army out that way, if we're lucky. We are... Am I trespassing? Oh, I just went over the border. I didn't really mean to, but if he wants to come and attack me, that's fine. That'd be 100% fine. This guy's good at assaulting garrisons. Hopefully, yeah, we can actually weaken the garrison, then we can do this. Because the garrison here is... I mean, just look at that. I think that's actually even more flipping ridiculous than the garrison was at flipping Itza. But I suppose it's supposed to be, because it's a flipping ritual resource site. So, okay, we'll just have to make it work. Now, as for Scalpipe, may as well just continue sending him on his journey over here. Grab some stuff here. Better in battle. Or, okay, the captain's chest. Okay, better in campaign. 1,500 wax-sealed rations. Upkeep minus 10%. Attrition. Okay, honestly, not that great, but screw it, we've still got a big pile of money. Now, where the heck are you going? Because you at this point are just taking attrition, which is very welcome. I like you being a bit weaker. Star Tower's now got itself ogres, night runners, traditional gutter runners, whole bunch of clan rats, warlock engineer, and double plague claw catapult together with walls. So hopefully that should do something to help out there. And Chance just keeps kind of, you know, wandering around, exploring, figuring out where stuff is. Chan's just having a lovely time. He's just bumbling around, discovering new civilizations, having them declare war on us immediately because we're disgusting rat people. Right, I think that's all we can do over there in that part of the world. And Skrulk, you're already... I've already given you new stuff, right? Actually, you're training... Oh, yeah, you've got one more turn of training anyway, so there's nothing more you can do there. That's fine. You're just mustering for the time being. Okay. Chaos completely eliminated at this point. Now, we just need to, yeah, go and secure more ritual resource and more pastures. That's the next 2 big priorities, and we've got some big armies over there to do it. And speaking of big armies, right, Gator is following up, pushing against flipping Clan Skya. That's a good flipping army over there. Back to Tor Elisor. What the bloody hell are you idiots playing at? What are you doing? Okay, now they're sailing north far beyond my territory. Okay. What do they want? They're clearly not going for Star Tower. It feels like they're going for flipping vampire. Maybe they hate all rats equally and they decided they want to go for Clan Skya. Now, Moon Lizards, what's your response? Oh. Okay. You've decided to go over there. Well, that's flipping intriguing. And Nagarond has begun Ritual 3. Lovely. Well, that's fine. That's fine. When I say that's fine... We need to start thinking about whether we want to actually take a stand against that. Because the territories, well, we simply don't know. We don't know what's going on over there. Do I want to... Oh, it's a very long way away. It's a very flipping long way away. In fact, actually, you know what we should do? We should just start getting some eyes on the territories around here. Because Lothern is going to be beginning Right 3 momentarily. Right 3 might well be the moment we decide we actually want to, like, you know, do something to stop. Oh, you tried to assassinate my guy. Don't try and flipping assassinate my guy, please. I just want to naff off over here. Yeah. I'm going over to Ulthwan. We're just going to start, you know, figuring out what's going on where in that part of the world. Because if we can figure out what's going on where in that part of the world, because we might be able to figure out how big the territories are when they actually begin their ritual, because they're totally going to begin their third ritual momentarily. So if we can just keep an eye on that, we might know where to send an army. Because if I wanted to send an actual army, like, say, Scalpite's army, could be not a terrible idea. I mean, we may as well send him north right now. That's not Scalpite, that's a random wizard. That's Scalpite, though. We've also got, yeah, more flipping stuff up here. Let's just send him north anyway. I feel like north is where stuff is happening right now. And down over here, if need be, we can just train another army. The economy's in great shape right now. We could train another army if we needed to. But for the moment, let's just focus all of our money and whatever on keeping our empire going. And there we flipping go. We've actually got ourselves, yeah, the Plague Abbey ready to go here. So actually, you know what? Let's just have a little look here. So compared to Plague Monks. So, the Plague Monk Censer Bearers have just a tiny bit more health, but honestly, barely any more. Tiny bit more leadership, tiny bit more melee attack, but they are armor piercing. But they, hang on, but they lose anti-infantry. So, I'm not convinced. I mean, the weapon strength is a lot higher. 50, plus with their melee attack being, hang on, go over to you for the time being. Magical attacks and also contaminated, leadership down. Okay, I can see the advantage of that, and we need to fill 3 more spots. Though actually, in all fairness, in this army, we know what we need to do already. Obviously, we want multiple Plague Claw catapults, so probably what we want to do is say 1 and 2. Now, do I want to break anything else down? Because I wouldn't mind. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to break 1 of you down right now. I'm going to do that to fund an extra Globadier, because the Poisoned Wind Globadiers seem pretty darn badass. So we'll get some extra Globadiers in there. I've still got 2 spots. Would I like to break 2 of you down to make room for that? I mean, that's cheap. That's so flipping cheap. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Why not? They are so damn cheap for Skrulk. I'm just going to get 2 Plague Monk Censer Bearers in there. So at least now on our front line, we've got something that's, well, technically it's still got basically no armor and no shield. But it'll do. It'll flipping do. That will be a nice army. Skrulk's finally going to have a nice army that he deserves there. That's going to be a decent force. So 2 turns, that's ready to go. That's 19. Right, I broke down 1 too many units there. It's fine. Everything's under control. I'll pick up something else later, or maybe I'll just, like, toss in an extra hero or something. Still, you know what we want to do here? Let's put you straight into the raiding stance. And if we can draw them out, let's do it. In fact, screw it. I'm just going to basically declare war on you. Yep, declare war. We're officially at war with you. Screw you. Everyone joins in. Beautiful. How about you come and pick me up? Because I'm actually getting 500 gold a turn off you right now. So I'd say that's pretty darn good. What could I do? I could assault garrison, 76% chance to succeed. Don't do it just yet, though. There's no flipping points just doing it at random, because, yeah, the garrison will just heal up. But that will be a nice, good impact when it arrives. And you just continue coming north as quickly as you flipping can. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're getting close. You are getting close indeed. And while we're passing by, for just 1,000 gold, we can actually occupy this settlement at level 1. 800 soldiers will settle here. That's fine. Let's just get that done. Settle the troops. In we go. Chaka is now belonging to us again. Very, very nice indeed. And anything we can do to potentially help, yeah, it to grow a bit faster. So I'm actually going to put some Rattling Warrants down, because for the moment, Skaven corruption in this area is well under control. So we're just going to put that down, and now we've got ourselves, yeah, we're at war with them. We're making food, though admittedly we're capped out at food right now, so everything's... Oh, we're not quite. Actually, we can gain a bit more. We're making good money just off raiding, and if we're very lucky, they will come down to try and deal with us, and when they do, we can just straight up murder them. Very, very nice indeed, yeah. So, that's what we want, that ritual resource site, and we've got more coming in too. We've got a force here that requires a little bit of time to heal up, but honestly... should be okay. 5 turns till fully healed for that guy, but I've got an assassin nearby. If I want to speed that up, I can send the assassin down there, embed that in the army. You've got yourself some good experience with replenishing troops, so that will be fine too. Yeah, I think this is under control. I think we can control all of this. This is manageable. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I would say that is enough for now, but next time, well, we've got one hell of a battle. If you thought the battle for Itza was going to be tough, well, the battle for Tlaxlan is going to be apparently even flipping harder. Because we've got flipping, yeah, Scar Veterans, 2 Priests, Saurus Spears with Shield, Cold One Riders, Feral Stegodons, Croxagors. All sorts of really nasty stuff there. But we've got advantages. We've got a good assassin nearby. We've got one of the finest armies we've ever fielded close by as well. It's not great, but it's got good infantry. It's got good solid infantry. It's got good artillery. It's got some warp fire throwers and flipping, yeah, multiple chevron gold fire throwers. So hopefully we can manage it, but never count out lizards because they do just refuse to flipping die. I need to use that warp fire thrower intelligently to make this work. So, all of that coming very, very soon indeed, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. It's been many a true nerd. This has been Total War Warhammer 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. You know, I really hope we've agreed open borders with Japan, by the way. Otherwise, they have basically just invaded. I may have picked the wrong fight over... Yep. And my cities, of course, have got even more flipping high-tech, though mysteriously still completely dependent on, you know, an aqueduct. Now, I'm not saying your entire army is mostly already dead, but it kind of actually is.